call yourself a man? You know you're a lying, low-life, motherfucking gambling degenerate prick. You know that's what you are?
Well, hello you degenerate fucks, and welcome to The Degenerate Gambler. It is Monday the 29th of March, and I'm back with what's not only a Monday review, it's an international break review, and it's a review of that I have 7-10 days off from gambling. So yeah, let's just get into it then. So the international break brought more of the same. As I said, I think I did one bet. There was a free bet that I had on Sky Bet, and I kept an eye on the results, and it just seemed like more of the same. You know, crazy results. I think in the first round of matches, Spain drew. Who else? What other ones was there? Belgium drew. That was the last one. With Czech Republic. The Republic of Ireland were beat by Luxembourg. Portugal drew. Although that goal, I'm sure if anybody's seen it, where Ronaldo scored, was a bit of a disgrace. But yeah, it's just been that type of season. Yeah, so I took a break before that. I'm not a big fan of international football anyway. And with the weekend that I had before that, with 3 bets in a row, 1 goal beat each of them. I'm going to go over them now, but do you know what? I lost a bit of my fun, you know, my happiness of doing it. The enjoyment, sorry, is the word I'm looking for. You know, when I gamble, I always enjoy it, even if I get beat. There's a bit of enjoyment there. And the enjoyment seemed to be gone. So I thought that was a good time to take a week or so. I missed Thursday's episode, where I was gonna go over how much I've won against how much I staked and all that there. I'll do that quickly at the end of this episode. But yeah, I've sort of thought in that time, do I give up in this season? I actually have a friend who's basically is not going to do any more bets until the fans are back. I thought about that myself, but I don't know if I could do that, to be honest with you. I think I'm definitely going to cut back, because a lot of the time you're just throwing the money away. Like, there's just not enough favourites winning to be confident in getting the bet up. So I'm going to go over the 3 bets that basically drove me insane to where I decided to say fuck that. And it was on the Friday night. I had Monaco to win at 17-20. They won. Dundee overs. That was up. It was 8-11. I had Linfield in the Irish League 5-6. They won. I think 1 or 2-0. And then I had RB Leipzig minus a goal, and they won 1-0. And if I remember correctly, they had 20 shots or something, 13 on target. So that started the weekend. Then on the Saturday, my main bet was chinned, but my overs bet, I mean, some of the prices were amazing. I had Watford and Birmingham 6-5 up, Burton and MK Dons 5-6 up, Bolton and Walsall 5-4 up, Peterborough and Rochdale 11-10 up, going on to Norwich and Blackburn, which finished 1 each, and that ended up beating me. So yeah, I mean, that game as well, Norwich had the chances to win that game. To be fair, I think the first goal was only scored late on, or at least the second goal. So there wasn't that much of time, you know. But then it went on to the Sunday, and this is what did it. This is where I just was like, you know what, fuck this, because it just got to me. So on the Sunday night, I had Leicester and United. It was the FA Cup game. Both teams to score was up at 4-5. West Ham and Arsenal, both teams to score was up 3-4. Barcelona to win at 5-6. And they won. I think they ended up winning 5-1 or something. And then Napoli and Roma over 2.5 goals. Now this bet only paid, I think it was £109, and it was offering me £89 at half time in the Roma and Napoli game, which was 2-0 at the time to Napoli. But I looked at that and went, it's 2-0 at half time. This is going to be, 3-4-0, or not, or at least Roma's going to come out here and get a goal to try and get back in the game. Well, no, it finished 2-0. So, partly kicking myself because I didn't take the 89. I've said it before. This season, the rules on cash out are different. If the bookie's offering you a reasonable amount of money, take the fucking money. Because normally I would say that I don't take cash out if I'm waiting on something to happen. If that makes sense. So, if I need a goal, I usually don't take it. If I'm waiting on a team to win and they're drawing 0 each, I don't take it. Because I expect something to happen. I usually cash out when it's the other way. If let's say I have 4 teams to win and all 4 of them are 1-0 and it's in the last 5 minutes, I know that one of them is going to concede. So, I take the money. It's different when you're betting on overs, because you kind of can never take that then, because you're always waiting on a goal, because once it's up, it's up. But when it comes to teams winning or looking results, if you're looking to draw, you're looking to win or whatever, I only tend to take the cash out if my team's winning or the result I want is happening, and there's very little time left, and it's possible that the other team might score and lose, and that's when I decide to take them. I don't take if I'm waiting on something to happen. So like I say, games 0 each, I need the home team to win, and there's 5 minutes left. I always think in my head, home team, 5 minutes to go plus injury time, they'll get a goal. That's kind of how I work with the cash out. But I think I should listen to my own advice. I should have took that £89 because what was £20? But in my head, I'm thinking to myself, well, this is going to happen. Here's the £109. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take out 80, maybe 90. I'm going to leave 19 in. That'll do me for this bet, that bet during the week. That'll keep me covered till the weekend. I'm thinking things in my head that I'm going to do with the money, spending the money as in before I get it. So when it offered me 89, I was like, and I'm only going to take out 60 and 70, so... Anyway, that's why I didn't take it. I should have, but anyway. Also, I did no nap or anything last week, so I'm going to have to get in contact with Batman. He was supposed to be doing it. Hopefully get him to do it for me this week. As I say, try and get back. I haven't really done much research, but I'll be doing that from today. So I've kept an eye on the results just out of curiosity, which were bad. Say results like Luxembourg beating the Republic of Ireland. I mean, that should never happen. And they were 4-7. I had 8-15, 4-7. I had people texting me from 2 days before saying, "Have you seen the price of the Republic of Ireland? 4-7, blah blah blah." So it was. Everybody thought it was going to clean the bookies out. Turns out it didn't. So like I say, next week. This weekend should be Batman doing the thing. The Premier League's back. As I say, I was going to just say fuck it and leave it till the end of the season. But what is there left? We're going into April now at the weekend. I think it's probably 6 weeks, maybe less. 6-7 weeks maybe at the most. So, yeah, I just thought fuck it. I can carry on to the end of the season. So anyway, before I go... I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing any bets midweek. I don't have any free bets with my Sky Bet Club again because I didn't do anything. And again, it's more international, so you can shove them up your hole. So my next bet will probably be Friday. Yeah, probably Friday. So anyway, before I let you go, just quickly, my stake versus my overall pot, or the lack of, is I have gambled £1,385, which to be fair, I think is less than I gambled last year. I think last year was over 2,000. If I continue on, say it's 6 weeks, and I usually do about 50 a week, that's only going to be another 300. So that's only going to be 1,700. So I've actually gambled probably less than last year. But last year I won more because I'm down a lot this year. So my stake, as I say, is £1,385, and I have won in winnings £763. So The total overall loss for me so far this season is £622, which is a decent chunk of change. But, you know, football's a 10-month season, plus you obviously have your few horsey bets or whatever, but a 10-month season, I know it's not over yet, so it's really only been 8 months, but if I could keep it around 600 loss for the season, let's just say in a few weeks, that would only be £60 a month. That's not bad, even though I'd prefer to be in the black and not in the red. But, you know, as I say, the last 2 seasons, I've been well in profit. I think maybe 3 years ago or so, I think it was about £600 in profit. 2 years ago, when I got the big bets up, it was a few thousand in profit. Last season again, I think it was around the 500, 600, 700. So, you know, it's just one of those things. It's turned out to be a bad year. We'll know better next year if it's me, if it's this podcast, or if it's just been the fans not being in the stadiums. That definitely has a part to play in it, but, you know, I can't even pick goal bets, where normally picking overs has been my thing. It's something I'm usually pretty good at. But anyway, that's it for now. As I say, tune in Thursday or Friday. It'll be released on Thursday for the preview episode for this week's matches. So yeah, just leaves me to say, if you are doing a bet this midweek, good luck and happy punting.
Here, get the fuck out of here. Here, thanks. Let me find out you fucked up. I'll leave you wherever I find you.